Non-fungible tokens? What in the world? It's Morningstar News. Alright, so we're not even going to pretend to understand 100% what's going on here, but we've got a general idea. That being the case, though, we're going to link you, again, in the description, we have a link to an article by The Verge that kind of goes into what exactly is going on here. And throughout the article, they have links to other sources, which is good to, if you really want to do a deep dive into what's going on here. It's not a bad place to start. But non-fungible tokens, it's basically cryptocurrency that's tied to a digital asset. So you have a picture and it's backed by, I think Ethereum is the cryptocurrency that's mainly being used for these type of things. But basically the blockchain, which is basically a record of all transactions, I believe that's what it is. There's a token attached to this digital asset, which gives it some kind of unique value. And so that's basically what's going on here. It's really weird, in our opinion. Now, the way it's being used now is where we have issue with it. People spending $69 million on digital art just because it was backed by this unique token. And the digital art, someone can just right click on it and download it themselves and they have it too. But because it's backed by this non-fungible token, it's somehow special or unique or something. Now, the Verge article has a good idea of how this can be used, to support artists. But the way it's being used out there more popularly lately, and it's coming up in the news all over the place, is basically stealing other people's art, which is definitely not a good thing, right? So you take, for example, people are selling tweets. Which makes no sense in the first place. But yeah, you take a tweet and then you back it by this token and then you sell that, and that's a thing that someone owns, but they don't really own it because it's public, and it's just confusing, and I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, so supporting artists is one thing, but if someone takes your art and puts this token on it and resells it, that's definitely not okay. So yeah, it's kind of in this weird space right now because it's cryptocurrencies and all this kind of stuff isn't regulated or anything. So it's just it's just going wild right now. Now, we do see some benefit of this in the future in a digital online virtual world type of thing. Having these unique tokens attached to digital assets gives you proof of ownership and stuff like that. So in some kind of future like that, maybe this is a good idea, but there's just this open, I can claim anything, add a token to it and sell it. That's where the concern is right now. Of course, the original content creators are trying to take advantage of this, which is cool. It's an interesting idea, I believe, but just this, and it's not really in its infancy, but it's gaining popularity right now. And the way it is right now, it's just too much. So yeah, a couple of links in the description. We just keep seeing it coming up in the news, and we're just like confused about what in the world is this. And yeah, it's really a mess right now, and we just wanted to share that with you guys. If you're interested in it more, to take a look at it for yourselves. But that's all we got, and take care.